All right, everybody. This is Mr. Pitcock. I am here to talk to you a little bit about using Chromebooks and Zoom and some of the issues we've had. So one thing that I want to let you know is that if you've been in a waiting room for Zoom on a Chromebook, you have not been getting messages from the teachers that they're giving you about changing your name to a full first and last name. And so I'm going to talk to you about today about what happens when that happens and to be able to go ahead and get back in to your classes. And I'll show you how to do that right here. So here you see we've logged into a Chromebook. I'm actually in Ms. Martini's advisory. I'm going to click on this button right here. Okay? And I'm going to click on her thing and it gives me two options here. It says add Zoom to Chrome and it says join from your browser. What we would like you to do at this time is just go ahead and join from your browser. Don't install from Chrome with Web Store yet. And if you have done that, I'll show you how to remove it. So join from your browser and type in your full name. Okay, not your part name, but your full name. Not a nickname, but your full name that would be on a roster. Again, that's for your safety and security. So type in Mr. Pitcock. I prove that I am not a robot. Wait for that check mark. Might have to show a few pictures to prove myself, and I'm going to hit join. Now, this meeting hasn't started yet. We're about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon trying to figure out how to get this to work. All right, so that's how you kind of go through there and do it. Now, let's just say that at some point you do have your full name on here, and you want to go ahead and install from the Chrome Web Store. You may do that just by clicking on Install from Chrome Web Store. And you're going to click on Add to Chrome. And you're going to hit Add App. Now on this, as you go to come in, you're going to go ahead and just type in your screen name here. And I'm going to type in again, Mr. Pitcock. That's my permanent address here. Mr. Pitcock. There we go. And I'm going to hit Join. Okay. I'm going to hit Join that meeting. And again, we're going to connect you. We're going to wait for the host to start the meeting. Perfect. Boom. We're good to go. We have our full name on there. Now, some of you might be asking, Mr. Pitcock, what happens if I already put on the Chrome extension and my name is messed up and I can't change my name to get into a meeting? That is a great question. So up here, we're going to click on our three little buttons and we're going to go down to More Tools. And it's going to come out here and extend to us, and we're going to go to what we call extensions. All right? We're then going to go down a little bit to the very bottom, and we're going to see this Zoom meeting, and we're going to hit remove. All right? We're going to take off this Zoom meeting because right now we can't get our names right on there, and we're going to go back again to launching the meeting. When you go to that launch meeting again, you're going to go launching it from your browser. And once you get into a meeting and you remember that, hey, I got to use my full name, then you can go ahead and re-download that extension because it's going to ask you every time when you go to a Zoom link like this, it's always going to ask you, do you want to install it? So once you remember this and you have your full name, you can go ahead and install that, but just make sure you type in your full name before you join that meeting. All right, that's very important because we're not letting anyone in to our Zoom meetings that don't have a first and last name that match up with what's going on in our attendance roster. Now, this is a security point for you, for your teachers, for everybody involved to make sure that everybody who's in a classroom or in a class meeting is supposed to be there. So hopefully these are some tips to help you out with your Zoom, especially on the Chromebooks. If you're on a MacBook or PC, like I said, if you don't have the correct name, your teacher can actually talk back and forth with you in the chat, and you can see that, and then we can get you in there and taken care of. But for those of you in a Chromebook, we just want to make sure that you are understanding that your name has to be first and last name according to your attendance. Thanks, you guys. We've had a great first week of learning, and we hope that this kind of helps us out being a little more secure moving forward. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day.